Hello, welcome all. Thanks for being here. Wow, what a weekend. There's a lot of stuff going on. Let's have a quick look in the chat here. We've got a good bunch of people around. I see Kaiser's not going to be with us. It's a bit late. I totally understand. I think you're on English time, right? Oh, so what an interesting weekend. What an interesting day it's been. Quick mic check, everyone. Someone put in the comments, please, if you can actually hear me. That would be great. Start off there. So we got pumps, we got everything. So basically what we're going to be doing today is the giveaway, which Tanish did. Nobody has commented yet if they can hear me, but hello everyone. Perfect. Thank you very much, Daniel. So the last couple of hours, we have found out from Richard Hart that EHEX doesn't mean anything anymore. At least that's what he has said. I actually think there'll be a bit of a backtrack on that one, but we'll have to wait and see. But very interesting. Very interesting. I mean, I understand Ethereum gas fees. Everyone talks about that. Everything is up and down. Clearly, he's trying to get as many people as possible onto Pulse Chain. Makes total sense. But considering all the price boosting he's done and everything that's happened in the last week or so, it's a very big surprise. You guys, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you all think about it. I know obviously we were talking about it a lot in the Telegram. That was very interesting. A lot of people have some interesting ideas about the whole thing. I mean, I was going through Twitter for the last few hours just like crazy, trying to watch what everyone is saying, everyone is doing. It does seem a bit unfortunate that the price has gone down, but dips are gifts. Remember that. So I'm certainly not giving up on EHEX at any time soon. I don't think you should either. Not financial advice, but just watch this space. So who have we got in here? Hex Pimp, how you doing? Bamson, hey. You're actually quite active in the Telegram. That's pretty cool stuff. Thanks very much. We got Giovanni back again. We got Daniel, Feller Underground. Hello everyone. Archie, the main man's back. We've got Dom Williams. Hello, Dominic. Giveaway, I say yes. So we did the giveaway the last time, which was instigated by Archie. That went very well. And Tanish, Saitan, has decided to do like a weekly giveaway sort of thing. There's going to be different criteria for different entries. This time, obviously, it's literally just the Twitter post, like, subscribe, make sure you're in, like, retweet, make sure you're following Pulsepot, JPulsepot on Twitter, and make sure you're in the Telegram group. Those are the criteria. You have to be online to win. So there's, I mean, the last one we did, it was very interesting, the last one we did, because we picked out about 8 winners that weren't around. And those winners all came back in the Telegram, but you snooze, you lose. That's kind of the way it is. We do have a special guest on for today. It's a Tash man. So I'll just add him now. How you doing?
I'm fucking happy to be here. What's happening, bro?
Oh, thanks very much. No, I was just talking about Richard Hart's tweet recently. EHEX is not as good as PHEX. And it dumped 50% in like an hour.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there's a lot of people going to be pissed off at that, I think.
You know what, bros? I've been here for like 3 years now. I'm going to be here another 3. We'll be chopping it up 6 years from now, laughing about stuff. But the fact is, with RH, he's set up to create one of the greatest crypto pumps in history. And whatever he chooses to do that, he's going to do that. And he's going to drag everything up with it. And if you think about where PLSP is situated right now, what are we, top 5, top 4?
Yeah.
So if you understand the way markets work, when these top projects are established and then RH pumps, who do you think goes with it? Like, this is how stuff works. So I'm really excited to be here. What do you have for us today, bro? What's new in
Oh,
PLSP, bro? Let's go.
well,
Bring some
I'll tell you
fire.
what. I'll tell you what. So I announced it the other day. So the initial game rollout was going to be price calls. Then it was going to be roulette. That has been changed. Jacob has snuck a little game up on us. It's called Up Down.
Let's go.
So there's going to be another game coming just after price calls. It's called Up Down. What I know is going to be a two-player game. So it's going to be like a 50-50, and it's loosely going to be based on price calls. So literally, two people will take a bet on, do they say if a price is going to go up or down in like there's going to be a really short window. So it's not going to be, a bet that you can put, like an outside bet for like a week's time. It's going to be is the price going to go up or down, like literally in minutes?
What's the window?
It's going to be minutes. It's going to be minutes, right? Or it could be seconds. I mean, it could be literally seconds just based on the game.
Oh my God. Jacob's
yeah.
some sauce. You guys realize if it's a short term, there's going to be like some wild game mechanics you can throw into this.
Yeah, big time, right? depending on the time, yeah. That's right, Bamson. Be greedy when others are fearful. Who said that? Was it Warren Buffett? Was it Buffett said that?
Yeah, you have to understand the markets. Plus, understand that when you buy into a company, like you are an owner of that company. When you're buying into PLSP, you're an owner of this ecosystem. So every update and every innovation, like that's fueling your ownership of that company. It's really cool. And 100% of the fees go to burning it. So it's just like everything they're doing just keeps stoking the fire. And I'm really excited to be here. Can we play some games? What are we doing today? Are we giving away stuff, bro? Like
we have a giveaway. We have a giveaway. Let's first look at let's first just have a quick look at the casino, see what we're doing, see how things are going.
I'm like not a gambler. I'm really not a gambler, but like, dude, I'm realizing like hodling crypto is a gamble, and I can have some like, you know what I mean? So like, all right, what did you build? Like, let me see if I'm hodling crypto and it's a gamble, like, let's have some fun with this.
Yeah, let's have a look around. Okay, so we can see this player Rectum, again, he's dominating. We'll have a look in a second, but he is playing continuously, and he's raking in these wrapped PLSP tokens. So anyone that's here that doesn't know what the wrapped PLSP tokens are, so we have something called a participation phase. With the launch of 1 million tokens, 800,000 were given to the initial sacrifice set. 100,000 were kept as a team wallet for Jacob and his team, and then 100,000 were put into what we call the participation phase. So it's basically just a bonus 100,000 tokens that people will win depending on playing the games. So with the jackpot game, we have the win streak counter. So this person now has just won 3. So at 3, he's got 1 extra wrapped PLSP token. If he wins 5 consecutive games, then he will win 10. And we can see here that it goes all the way down to, if someone wins 100 consecutive games, which is probably unlikely, but you never know, because everything is random. Then if 100 wins, they would actually win 1,000 wrapped PLSP tokens.
Oh,
how
close did someone come?
I think that's the highest I saw was last week, and I think someone had like 15 or 16. So because they had 15, they won 50 wrapped PLSP tokens. 50.
Wow.
And we're about $17 right now, I think. I think the wrapped PLSP token is about 16.
Are those bonus in addition to it, or is that what they're fighting to win?
That's the bonus on top of whatever they win in the pots as they, the normal betting. Yeah.
So they've leveraged bonuses into winning. So if you're winning, you're actually getting more and more. That might be a little addicting. Like if you win and then you start getting all these bonuses, you might be like, "Ooh, now I have a bigger bag to play with."
Yeah, well, look, we can see here, this is the leaderboard for the people that have won the participation phase token. So this Rectum, the guy who's playing now, he has won in 8,000, he's played 8,400 games of jackpot.
Where's my guy at? I want my guy to be dominating more. Where
Well,
am I
my
at?
life, but there you go. So
Five,
my life
six,
is awesome. So
am I in top 10?
574.
I'm in top 10. I want my little guy
1,
up there
2,
to
3,
I want
4,
my
5,
dude
6,
to
7,
crush
8.
it.
Yes. Yeah, so he's played 713 games, your guy, and he's won 574 of these tokens. But we can see here, look, this Rectum guy, we've had about 20,000 games of jackpot played, and he has played in 8,000, nearly 8,500 of those games.
So he's whale entering different pools and just playing the odds. It looks like he's playing the odds. Can you track this chart of like?
Yeah,
can you track players' performance?
We don't have those stats available here yet, but we do have on the BNB Pot Casino, so we know that we will put them in place very soon. But we can see, look, he has won 5,700 tokens just by playing these games. This is just the bonus on top of whatever he wins when he actually wins the pot.
What do we know the current value of like just call it 5,000? What's the current value of 5,000 of those tokens?
I don't know. I don't have a calculator here, but 5,000 times 16. I mean, I think the wrap PLSP is about $16.
Ooh, so Archie, what up, Archie? Much love, brother. He said you get the bad beat bonus for losing streaks on Plinko and Coin Flip. Similar.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So for playing the 50-50 games, you actually get the bonus accumulator for losing the games. It's crazy.
No way. How do you win by losing?
Yeah, exactly right. It's because the odds on a 50-50 game, your chances of losing a coin flip so many times in a row obviously is not the same as playing jackpot if you have like 90% chance or a 10% chance or a 1% chance. So we can afford to actually give these away. So we can see here, so the bad beat bonus, this guy 64CB has consecutively lost 5 games in a row. So for 5, he's getting 0.7 of a wrap PLSP, and that goes all the way to the maximum is 15 losses in a row. You win 50. So there's some real these participation phase tokens.
Lose 15 in a row?
No. I think the most I've probably seen is this guy here who's lost 5.
He lost 7.
Yeah, but if you think about it, right? So that Rectum guy.
What did he win for Go back, bro. What did he win for losing 7? He won 0.7.
He lost 5, so he got 0.7 of a wrap PLSP. 0.7. It's not the win streak counter on the jackpot is obviously a lot higher because the risk you're taking is a lot higher because it's unlimited how many people can enter the pot.
So if he wanted to like press his luck, he could take that 0.7 and flip it into another game, couldn't he? Or could he?
Absolutely,
or no?
Yeah. The wrap PLSP tokens, literally, you can sell these. They're tradable, but they're always going to trade at a less value.
The PulseBot said record is 13 losing coin flips in a row.
Jesus.
13. Oh, wrecked. Brutal. Can you imagine losing 13 in a row and you're just like, what am I doing with my life? Oh my God.
So if we think about today's price, right? If we think about today's prices, so that Rectum, he's got 5,800 or whatever it is, 5,700 at about $16 a token. I mean, the guy's pushing 100 grand.
What in bonus?
He has to be. Yeah, he has to be. I mean, I'm no good at math, but you know.
Hold on. Can we get a chat? Can we get a definitive? Someone in the chat. How much is 5,706 wrapped PLSP right now? What's the total bag of the bonus? I want to know what the bonus is.
Yeah, I think the price is around $16.
Because I didn't know you guys paid a whole bonus out in addition to like winning and losing. Like even Jacob's such a boss. He's always cooking some shit.
So losing 13 coin flips in a row is 0.012% chance of happening.
You get what I mean? I'm just thinking about Jacob like designing this and being like, we
Jesus
must
Christ.
support the winners and the losers. Like he thought about all the angles, and that's so
That
funny.
rectum, just his bonus tokens, that rectum has got he's made $91,000.
Are you kidding? Whoa, hold on. That he made 100. That's almost 100 bands.
No, sorry, Jacob has just popped up. 102,600.
Dude, that's over 100
when it gets unwrapped.
Are you kidding? Wait, that's just in his bonus? Okay, hold on.
That's just the bonus.
Hold on. How much has he been spending in the system? Can you find out? Like,
I could, like, for sure. You could do the chart analysis. Yeah.
Cole, what if he put like $10 million in and he only got 102, and he was like actually like 90% wrecked? Like, we don't.
Yeah, no, but we've seen that on average he puts in $100 every spin. $100. If he's playing against someone who's also putting in $100, he might go to 200. But I haven't seen him really start playing with anything more than, like, say, $300 a spin.
What?
So, but he's just putting in $100, $100. He might be going in controlling 90% of the pot, which means for every pot that he wins, he's probably only winning like $10 after the fees and everything. He's probably only winning $10, but he's making his money on these wrapped PLSP tokens.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Did you just give away the secret sauce?
There's bunches of people doing it. Even the Travon, even the your guy, the guy just copying you. He's doing the same. So a lot of people are catching on.
You just gave away the sauce, bro. If you have
anyone that's listening, play on jackpot.
If you have a
not financial advice.
No, seriously, yeah, no fun. But look, if you have a big enough bag and you break it down into tiny little chunks and you look for the games that are small fry, little shrimp dick pots, and then you came in at the last minute with like 10x so they're $10, you put in 100, you're saying you're 90% likely to win that pot. And that's what he's doing. He's going in there with $100, like boom, every time. And he might lose it a bunch, but like when he hits it, the wins they ratchet up high enough to cover. Is that what you're saying? He's in the profit right now?
Oh, I would say he's in profit. I mean, you could literally do the chain analysis, right? Everything is on chain. That's the beauty of this game. All the contracts are on chain. All the transparency, all the wins are on chain. Everything is just on chain. If someone is willing to take the time and go and have a look, you're more than welcome.
I want to see that. I want to see like the stats ultimately. And I want to see what my guy does. Like, I want to see if he's getting wrecked or if he's actually like taking home some bank. Like, I want to see him do well.
Yeah, well, hopefully. Actually, Jacob, you're here. Is there any update on when the full stats are going to be on there to break down? Because I know we have them on BNB pot.
Dude, if Jacob's cooking the sauce, you know it's going to be fire, and it's going to be launched clean. That's what I know. Mm-hmm. I know that Jacob and his team launch clean. It's just what it is. So I can't wait. This is all coming in an update, you're saying? Jacob's already working on it?
Yeah. We already have the stats on the other casino. So there's 75,000 of these wrapped PLSP tokens still remaining for someone to win.
How much? 75,000?
Are still remaining to be played and won.
How early?
And then once they're gone, they're gone. This is how early we are. Literally, we're 2 months in.
No, give me some perspective. Like if I was dating a chick, right? And it was like the launch day is like the first day that we're like meeting. And I like roll up and I'm like, hey, what's up, girl? I have to go right now. I'm just about to bail. My boys like didn't even want me to come over here, but you were so stunning that I just needed to talk to you and get your phone number. Can I get your number right now and hit you up? I have to go right now. And they'll just be like, what? Like, and if they like you, they'll give you their number. Then that's like step one, launch. Then you have to run game. It doesn't just happen all of a sudden. So break it down. Like if I'm dating and PLSP just launched 2 months in, how far along am I? I think you're taking her to
the movies, second date type stuff.
No
This is how
way.
early we are. Yeah,
Like,
we're
have
early
we
as
have
hell,
we
man.
even kissed yet? Have we even like made out and like gotten to first base, or is this still like still getting to know her? And what do you like to
Oh no,
do?
you're absolutely still getting to know her. Yeah, you're maybe
What?
having a second or maybe a second date, like a coffee
What?
date or something.
No, a second coffee date, bro. Didn't we already 15x?
Well, hey, we have 15x. That doesn't mean anything. Hey, 15x means nothing on the way to 1500x, right?
Okay, seriously, I was doing the math, bros. I'm not trying to be all crazy moon boy, but I have this intuition triple digit PLSP is like totally not going to be that hard for this ecosystem to accomplish. Am I tripping? Am I being over bullish?
No, not at all. I don't even think it's possible to be over bullish on this. Like, really, how many people do we have? We probably got maybe 2,000 holders. You know, there's 2,000 something people in the Telegram chat. We've already burnt 2% of supply. New games are coming out all the time. Literally, price calls should be here any day now. Then we have up, down. Then we have roulette and whatever else Jacob has up his sleeve.
That's so fast, straight after the movies. Hey, so you're saying that like I'm still getting to know this chick. We haven't even gotten to first base. You're saying I still have in the PLSP chart, I still have to look forward to first, second, third, and a home run in this chart. You're saying like we're that early. Because I was
Yeah, you
wondering like
probably don't even know her surname yet.
okay. Honestly, that's pretty. You're making me a little bullish, bro. You're making me bullish because
To be honest, man, look, everything that's going on here, it's difficult not to be bullish on this. Just because even
explain it.
you're in the Telegram chats, right? The Telegram
Yes,
chats are going
I
insane.
love
We have
Telegram. The
we have
Telegram's my
so many
favorite.
people. Yeah, really, we have so many people in there that are just going crazy for this. You're doing a great job. I have to say thanks very much. You're starting to bring a lot of the influencers across that we need, a lot of the OGs that we need across, you know, to
And
get
guess
talking
what?
about it.
The OGs know. OGs
Good.
know a good product when they see it and when they realize, like, all right, Jacob's behind this. We know who he is. We know his team. He's launched over a dozen projects and has evolved at every single step, getting better every time, never giving up, constantly fortifying his team with the alpha they need. And then they, like foot soldiers, just carry out what he says and come back with fire. And then they bring it to market. And it's like, if it wasn't working like that, Colt, you wouldn't be launching projects so cleanly. You
Hmm.
understand? These projects would not be coming to market so rapidly and so cleanly. So all the OGs in the game, we see that and we're like, damn, this is the fire right here. This ecosystem, dude, look at this chart. Talk about
Yeah, look at
this is the
it.
ecosystem. Like, what the fuck are we looking at? Zoom in on
Yeah,
this,
look at the
dude.
chart.
Like, break
Right,
it down.
hang on. Look. So this is the 4 hourly, right? This is the 4 hour. I
Bro,
want to show some people
that looks
this.
like at least second base, dog.
No, wait till you see this. Look,
Oh shit,
let's
look
go.
at
Let's
that.
go
Now
on the 12 hourly, right? So I think we are about here. Can you see that on the right hand side? That
oh
tops
my
out at 200.
god.
That tops out at $200 over here,
So you're
right?
telling me that that's how early you
And
are, this little blip.
yeah, this is the
So,
blip.
oh my god. Why are you so confident? Because I did my own research and I know who I am. Like I research shit like for 100 hours. I don't care because it's my
Mhm.
money. And the worst thing, bros, let me tell you, Coach Lit, one of the worst thing Coach Lit ever can do in his whole life, personally, this is me personally, is throwing a bunch of my money into something and then seeing it tank. I hate that shit. So I will research 100 hours before I put a big bag in. So that's just how I am
Mhm.
personally. Why are you so bullish on this ecosystem, Colt?
Right. I've been around. I've been around Jacob and Jacob projects for the last 18 months, nearly 2 years. Probably 2 years actually. Really, like since the initial sacrifice was around when it was announced. Uh, Hands down, one of the best dev teams in
Hands
Pulse
down.
chain. Right, hands down,
Hands
right?
down.
Everything, even before Pulse Chain launched, Jacob was already launching stuff for Pulse Chain, right? He did the Pulse Chain IOU to help people out, right? Literally to help people out with gas. Jacob personally, because when Pulse Chain was first launched and people didn't have any gas, because then obviously they needed Pulse to be able to claim when they bridged funds over from Ethereum. Jacob set up a free faucet where he gave, I think it was 2,500 pulse to every wallet, just a free claim and a free faucet. He gave out that amount to 45,000 wallets.
What a badass!
45,000 out of his own pocket. You know what I mean?
What a badass!
Like that.
Why would he?
That screen. Because the guy's got integrity, right? Because the guy's got integrity. Because the guy's generous. Because the guy is switched on and he knows what Pulse Chain can do. Like he knows this, you know. He knows it. Yeah, exactly, right. He's been around. He's been around for a seriously long time, and he knows what he's doing.
Cool.
I want to back that horse. You know what I mean? If this is a casino, I'm backing that horse. Right?
Cool. There's a couple guys who remind me of this analogy. I think there's 3 people in the game who remind me of this analogy in their own, each in their own way. All right.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is Stu Man, my man Stu. All right, from Tetra Labs. He's like this.
What's happening with Tetra?
Fucking fire, and it's coming soon. And I'm leading the pack, so don't even trip. I'll bring it when it's ready, and I'll bring it straight to the top with y'all. So like we'll get into that. But like Stu Man's one of them, and the other one is Nick, my boy Nick, who launched Pulse Market, and he has Hawk ecosystem. This guy is an absolute badass, but he's not like the typical kind that you'd see in the streets. And Stu is his own, and then Jacob is like that. I see these 3 guys as like the fucking silverback gorillas, where like in this game when the betas like get tribal and start fighting, like in nature, the silverback will see these little like beta monkeys fighting, and they won't even say nothing. They don't even say nothing. They just cruise down off the tree they're on, and they slump over there, and they grab the dude who's starting problems, and they sit him down and hold him. And they don't even say nothing. They just put their weight on him, and they just hold him, and they look at him until he stops. And then the beta's like, oh my God, the silverback's here. And he just lets go. And then once that little dude who's starting all these problems like gets checked, the silverback just stands up and walks away. And then the dude's like, oh my God, I could have been crushed. And he realizes like, I better not be such an asshole. And like, that's nature. In DeFi, like we don't have rules. It's the jungle. So like the kings rise to the top. And I see some of these boys like building from scratch, innovating from scratch, building their own teams who are loyal, connecting communities who trust them, getting people behind them who've been here for years and say, you know what, I want to get behind you. This is going to be the fire. This is going to change DeFi. So I see Jacob as one of those pillars in the community that has proven himself stage by stage until
time and time again.
Like even before we launched, before we even launched Pulse Chain, I'm the first channel watching all this stuff in slow motion. Like he was the first one who's like, hey, I'm launching this thing. It was Pulse Doge, the first one, 420 Pulse Doge, like the OG. And then it was Pulse Doge Coin. They kind of like copied that and added coin, but that was the first meme coin. And there's BNB Pulse Pot because he got tired of us not launching and he went to BNB. And my favorite thing about Jacob is he told me straight, hey, Lit, every launch I learned something. And he told me straight, he's learned at every launch. And I'm like, how many launches have you had? He's like, over a dozen. And I'm like, oh my God, you're the one I want to link with. Why? Because you've done over a dozen launches. You've learned at every single one. And look at the success happening. It's fueling a fire that's going to be unstoppable. It's not like, even if people dump the chart, I want y'all to listen clearly. Even if people dump the chart, the way he has designed this thing is over time, it'll come back. Tell me I'm wrong.
For as long as blockchain and Pulse Chain are around, this code is doing its thing. It's literally buying back and burning the token from the DEX. Non-stop. Always. For as long as games are being played, it's burning. It's burning, burning, burning. I keep saying this to people. This is just an infinite burn machine for the holders, right? You don't have, if you want to be in this game, but you don't want to play the games on the casino, you don't have to. Hold the token, buy, hold, and watch the chart go off the fucking scale.
Colt, be honest. Like as a coach who works with people for multiple years at a time, my projects with people, they're not a week long. I work with clients for 10 years or more. I become friends with them 20 years later. I still become friends with them, right? I don't do short-term relationships when it comes to my heart. I want my heart to be with a home. I want to feel at home with my heart. I have felt so loved and so invited and so like treated with respect in the PLSP family. It has been such a joy to connect with you guys, like personally and then publicly in the chat. And then like big shout out to Hexman, Max Payne, like these boys, OGs, Archie, like all there's Pumpkin. There's so many people that are there all the time. But guess what? Hexman in particular, I want to do a big shout out to Hexman. What he can clip is out of control. Like his consciousness, the way that he sees a film, he captures the essence and culminates points that really signify like hour, 2 hour, 3 hour long streams. He'll find the essence of clips and pack it together in like a quick cut, boom, boom, boom. And next thing you know, you're like, oh my God, I really got the point of that stream. And he is a huge integral part of PLSP. So what I want people to understand is it's not just Jacob's visionary innovation, nonstop drive and dedication to Pulse Chain itself. If Jacob wasn't dedicated to Pulse Chain, he never would have been here building. He's one of the pillars of Pulse Chain, and I'm proud to call him a Pulse Chain brother. I'm proud to be Jacob's Pulse Chain brother because look at the innovations he has stacked. And guess what? This burn is not going away. So I tell people, do your due diligence, look into this system. You're not just investing in Jacob. You're not just investing in his team. You're investing in people like Hexman, who is like loyally in the chat, constantly cutting up the fire and spreading it. And I love seeing that energy, seeing people interact and help each other. This is actually becoming a family. And it's weird because it's kind of like gambling. Like it's like, oh, gambling, that's usually degens. But you know what? Nah, if you just look beyond the surface, these are all the boys coming together and we're actually like forming up and having each other's backs. And we are part of cutting edge innovation. And Jacob's so quick to market, bro, before we know it, Updown is going to be launched. And guess what that's going to do? Colt, tell people what Updown is going to do to the ecosystem as a whole. So they really get what we're trying to like, I'm trying to help them see the big picture. What is Updown when they add that? When Jacob adds that, what's going to happen?
Every new game just buys and burns the tokens from the decks. Every new game, look. Even we just had the UFC 299, right? Another fight night, the second fight night in a row, second fight night that we've had in a row now since Ben's first fight. This is just Jacob testing the sports betting. Twice in a row, 2 game nights in a row, went off without a hiccup. All those winners were paid out within 5 minutes. Transactions. Wait. Actually, he even posted today on because the smart contracts and because Jacob is a legend because he's very good at what he does, and we all know he's very good at what he does.
Can you pull up a comment? Because I'm a Hex OG.
Yeah,
I'm actually a Pulse Chain OG. I'm like the biggest Pulse Chain OG there is because I got here like right in the sack and then launched my channel. So like, I'm not a Hex OG. I didn't get in at Hex. Hex was 2 cents when I found it, and then it jumped to 5 cents before I could buy it, and then it went to 50 cents. So that was basically my intro into crypto, and now I'm here, and I want to talk about this comment from Aussie Stone. It says swap eHex for PLSP. can we talk about this in all seriousness? Like Jacob, this is
Yeah.
Jacob's no joke. Jacob cares about Pulse Chain, you guys. I've talked to him privately and I said, hey, why do you help me so much? Why are you there for me? Like when I need someone so bad, you show up. Why? And he said, you are my Pulse Chain brother. And I was like, oh my God, I love this guy. Like I fucking love this guy, dude. So I want to know what happened to eHex. Did RH say like P hex is where it's at, and then E hex just tanked? Is that what happened? And now it's
he put out a tweet, and he said that he basically said, look, hex, which is P hex. He said hex is basically where it's at. He said, why do you want to pay high gas fees? Why do you want to get, pay huge slippage? Obviously, these are all the problems that we had with eHex. The liquidity was so there. It was, huge slippage. You were losing money. I mean, I think now, and think about it, we haven't even really started this bull run yet. Doing transactions on Ethereum. Which chart?
eHex chart, because I'm kind of like, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm heavily invested in eHex because of the time that I got here. Like that's like when I was when you're Pulse Chain OG, like there was no PHEX for 2 years. There was no PHEX for 2 years. It was just a figment of our imagination, right? It was a no expectation promise. So we were like hoping PHEX would do it, but I invested in eHex. What happened to my eHex bag? Am I wrecked right now?
Well, the last I saw, I'm just bringing up the chart now, but the last I saw, within the hour of the text, it went down, or of the tweet, it went down like 50%. And
fuck, ew. So what is PLSP doing? 15xing, and eHex is tanking 50% in like a day.
eHex went down 57%, and PHEX or actual hex went up around 50%.
Oh my God. 63%. So look, I'm going to be honest. I'm not watching RH's every tweet and trading based off what he says. Okay. I'm not. I catch most of his tweets and I always show love because this is his chain and I'm the first channel for Pulse Chain. So I'm happy to fucking pump the leader here. Like this is his coin and his ecosystem. We're playing on it. But while we're playing on it, I want to know where the silverbacks are. I want to know who the silverbacks are, and I want to link with those bros because I never fucked around with betas. I didn't like it. Betas will bang your chick if they can. They'll get her drunk. They'll try to bang her. They'll lie. They'll do slimy stuff. And alpha will be like, nah, I'm not going to bang Lit's girl. She's drunk right now. I'm going to protect Lit's girl. Lit's going to have my back 25 years later, and he might protect me when I'm drunk and my chick's vulnerable. And I will. Like, that's how I am. I just have my boys back. So in this game, I want to link with the people who are doing it right. And the PLSP chart does not look like that. What the fuck happened? This is offensive.
Look at that.
Oh, this is offensive.
Look at that.
Oh, dude, I'm like, my stomach just churned, bro. I have a lot of eHex that just got destroyed.
Yeah. I started buying Hex at 10 cents, but I got in at the end of 21. So I bought in at 10 cents and I DC'd all the way down.
Jesus.
It just kept going down. Yeah.
Can I ask y'all a question? Do you remember when Richard Hart said, I don't want to see cheap Hex anywhere? Was that a lie? Was that a lie? Or is this a fugazi where he's fucking playing everyone for a fool? Like, is this the buy opportunity of a century and RH is going to come back and pump it?
Dips or gifts?
What do you think, honestly? Like, is that the buy of the century, or should we be doing what he said and like try to get into PLSP? Like, be honest. Like, what do you actually think, dude? This is
for me,
been in Hex a long time, you guys. Like, I'm not trying to get out of Hex. Like, it's not something. Hex is a long-term play, but this is really sad to see. That fucking sucks.
The comment from Archie here that eHex is way oversold. It won't stay down here. I agree. I agree. I don't think this is forever down. I don't think this is. I think this is probably it now. I think in the next couple of days we'll see it spike up again. Someone's going to make a nice 50%.
Wouldn't that be
Even
funny
if it's Richard
RH was like? Wouldn't that be funny if RH was like, "Psych, bitches," and he pumped the fuck out of EHEX after that? And he was like, "You idiots! That's my product. That's my first product. It never had one down day. 10,000x. Fuck you, idiots." Sorry to cuss. What if he was like that?
I mean, hey, it wouldn't. I wouldn't put anything past him at this stage.
Wait,
But I mean, literally yesterday he was bigging everything up.
Jacob's saying something, and I have learned you need to absolutely shut your mouth and listen when he's talking, unless you're at that level that he's at. If you're not at that level, like, you need to just listen when he talks. What is he saying? What is he saying?
So Richard didn't lie. He just changed his mind to something better.
What does that mean to you? Break that down.
No, I don't know. But the thing is, Richard, the last week, he's been on a mission, right? He's been on a mission, pumping everyone's bags on Pulse Chain, buying up all the ETH, right? Buying up all the ETH when everyone thought that was the top, when everyone thought he was going to lose money. And then what did he do? He pumped everyone's bags and gave them a nice little gift. And then yesterday he was talking about moving SAC funds and how a lot of big players were coming over to Pulse Chain. Now today he drops this. He could be doing it to piss off Vitalik. I mean, people was talking all the time about Ethereum gas fees, right? Oh, the gas fees are going to kill us. The gas fees are going to kill us. But doesn't Ethereum have a long-term plan? And when they start doing the sharding, it's going to bring the gas fees way down. I mean, yes. I don't know enough about the tech.
I do.
I studied it. I don't know enough. Yeah, so I don't know enough about the tech. But it will bring it down. But will it? I mean, what can it possibly bring it down to? Cut it down by half? Cut it down by 100-fold?
It depends on what they deploy. So the way it works is essentially it's like a funnel of blockchain transactions that all funnel through ETH validators, and they would be breaking those up into sub-fractionized sets. So one block transaction would get split up into a multitude, and they call it sharding. They
sharding, yeah, it's a sharding.
Block, and it goes way faster. So I don't know how fast it could go, but depending on how they scale it. And the cool thing to know is once they do that, remember how RH was going to fork BNB and then they stopped and abandoned it and he got a lot of flack, but then he went with the new ETH updates. Now we're on their roadmap from the fork original. We're like the original fork off of ETH that they did. So we're going to get those updates when they shard. We're going to have it like immediately.
Now, look at this comment here. Richard doesn't want this on EHEX. The Godwell sent 800 million EHEX to BankX, which is something else we can talk about in a second. Yeah, which ended up being a scam. So they've just been dumping it at a cent. Didn't they? They put up a price. They said that, or someone offered them $1.5 million and they turned it down.
I think it was 8 million originally.
I think they wanted 8, and I think someone offered them 1.5, and they said no. I think it was something like that.
They offered them 4, and then now I don't think they took it, and then now it tanked even more, and it might have went down to like 1. I believe the famous guys were trying to buy it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So yeah, this is a way down chart. But
wow, X Colette.
But PHEX is on the way up.
It said I watched Hex go up to 51 cents and didn't take any profits.
Yeah.
Lesson learned. Wow.
Look at this here from Jacob.
What did Jacob say? Anyone who thinks the Godwell sack to BankX was a mistake have no idea what's going on. Oh no, Jacob has alpha.
See, that's Gigabrain at work. That's Gigabrain at work.
Alpha. You better listen. Coach Lit says you better listen when the silverback walks in. Don't fucking front, bros. Don't front. Ooh,
yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of moving pieces, a lot of moving parts.
You know what that makes me feel like, Cole? It makes me feel like more relaxed. Like, all right, my EHEX bag is like wrecked right now, but I just can chill. Like, I can just chill. I don't have to stress. I don't have to worry. And it does make you think, though, with all these shenanigans going on, PLSP none of that's happening.
Exactly. We're safe from all of that.
Like none of that's happening here. How
did you see the price boost that we got when Richard started buying all the puts?
Can whales come in here and destroy PLSP if they wanted to be an asshole, or is Jacob fiercely determined to like keep toxicity away from this environment? Has that already happened? Okay, here's the EHEX chart. Pull up the PLSP chart. I want to see the comparison. Like pull up PLSP. I want to see the PLSP chart in relation. We just saw that's sad. That was a fucking talk about a tank. That's a cliff dive.
Yeah.
That's like one of those like cliff dive records. Like let's try to freaking.
Here we go. Look, another one from Jacob. PLSP is the best performance sacrifice project out of 135 projects.
Is that true?
Yeah, of course.
Wait, hold on. We're
killing it.
I've been here for almost 3 years, first Pulse Chain channel, going hectic every day. And you're telling me that I linked up, like my intuition led me to Jacob, right? And I start like broing down. And you're telling me that I picked the guy who has the best performing SAC project out of 135 people? I didn't know that. How do you find that out? Who's number 2?
Oh, Jacob is watching this very closely. Jacob is watching everything very closely, right?
Dude, look at, he said
none of his projects are
SAC ever. Hold on, are your sackers like frothingly excited? Oh my god. Can I ask you a question? Where is your current sacrificer standing in the PLSP ecosystem?
What do you mean?
I mean, anyone who sacked day 1 PLSP, where are their gains? Like what X are you at? You're
okay,
up.
so
you're obviously up.
plus up because of BNB pot, right? Because so anyone that sacked got their sacrifice honored at I think it was like we launched at $5, right? So you got it sacked at you got given your dollar value as one BNBP for $5. That shot up to $28 in the first month.
What?
Right, shut up to 28.
Did it tank right after that, like EHEX just did?
It tailed off because bottom of a bear market. It was built for Pulse Chain, so obviously a lot of the Hex community were playing around with it in the beginning, but the Hex community don't really play around on BNB chain, right? So it started to trail off, right? Then Jacob launched this, and because he launched this, he again honored the sacrifice. So even though you got given your fair value sacrifice on BNB chain, technically you got Pulse Pot sacrifice kind of for free. And any other
whoa. Explain that.
So your sacrifice value was honored at BNB pot launch. It was honored. You got your sacrifice. You sacrificed with Pulse Pot. We launched on a different chain, so you got your sacrifice value. Okay, so you've been given your sacrifice. There you go. You sacrificed. You got your tokens. Yeah. So then when it launched on Pulse Chain, Pulse Pot, you got given an extra sacrifice.
What for?
And
nothing?
It's going to be the same. Well, basically, yeah. I mean, if your sacrifice value was honored on BNB pot, so you kind of got this one kind of for free, or you can look at it that your sack value is actually coming down, so you're even more in profit.
Hold on. You all the BNB participants got morphed over into PLSP on Pulse Chain for free.
If you sacrificed for Pulse Pot originally, you got given your tokens on BNB pot or on Binance Smart Chain. You got given your tokens now on Pulse Pot, and any other blockchain that this project launches on, you automatically get given your original sacrifice again.
What?
Ongoing.
Wait, hold on.
That's what Jacob said. That's the kind of guy he is.
Sacrificers.
The sacrificers, yeah. The original sacrifice set. Yeah. That means the original sacrifice set will get tokens honored on every blockchain.
Anyone who sacked gets airdropped Genesis bags every fucking launch.
Every launch.
What the fuck, bro?
And the next one is going to launch this year.
My
and it's probably going to be on Arbitrum or Radix.
Okay. Like anyone who's doubting why I call Jacob Kingpin privately, like Jacob's my admin in my bro down group. I named him Kingpin because when you actually talk to him, like if you don't go straight to the point, you're basically a troll and you're wasting his time. And when you speak to him, if you use every word as honed as you possibly can, like a bullet in a sniper rifle, and you have one shot, he will take you seriously. And if you have a good idea, he'll listen. And like his ecosystem is always innovating and evolving, and he's actually legit. So I'm like, damn, like you don't want to go to a guy like that and waste their time. You want to go to a guy like that and just hit a home run, boom, and then keep going, next step. So that energy is like really successful. And coming from the Silicon Valley where I do, like I know people who fuck around and I know people who are successful. And it's very simple to see this chart has success written all over it. And if you don't think so, you're not looking deep enough. It's not that the chart is wrong. It's that you're not doing your DD. And that's due diligence for any noobs. The way crypto works is 99% of charts rug. So 1% don't rug. And that 1% may not pump. They may not rug, but that doesn't mean they're pumping. 1% actually stay alive without a rug. Okay. And of that 1%, some of them get a moon run. Some of them. And look at this thing. We haven't even hit first base. We're still calling her Mrs. We're not even like, what's up, girl? Like, we haven't even got to first and second base with this chick. We don't even know what kind of tits she has. All right. So, like, if you understand we're that early on this chart, you're going to get bullish like I am. And you're going to start realizing, whoa, triple digits are not, it's not like, that's not moon math. That's logical. It's logical that this is going to hit triple digits. Why? Because the way Jacobs designed this, he learned from each subsequent launch. And my father taught me that. He said, look, son, in business, like you have to watch the guys who are doing it right. And those guys have an ego, but they're also humble. And I'm like, what do you mean? How can you have an ego and be humble? He's like, well, you need an ego to survive and not get scammed or fleeced. You have to be like, fuck that. You're not joining our team. You suck. You have to have an ego, but then you have to be humble. So when you find real people, you treat them with respect and you bring them in lovingly, and they can crush and bring their fire to your system. And all of a sudden it ignites. It takes like a double combo. And not everyone has that, bro. It's very hard to check your ego and be kind and loving and supportive. It's like really hard. Then it's hard to like be super alpha when you're being kind. It's hard. It's a fine balance. Some people have it naturally. They don't try, they don't push, they're not trying to fake it. They just wake up in the morning and that's how they are. And that's how I see Jacob, like a silverback. I see Stu like that. I see Nick like that. These are silent alphas who they don't talk about it. They are about it. And the chart shows like triple digit PLSP is truly not illogical to me. It's an actual, I feel like it's set in motion already. I feel like the events to take this chart to triple digits are already set in motion. Would you agree?
What I will say is that triple digits are only a 5x away.
What?
I mean, we're basically up and down every day, but we're basically at $20, right? Let's just say we're exactly at 18, but we're around $20. We're 5x away from triple digits.
I had some of my boys come here when I started getting hectic and they DM me, Lit, I just dropped 40 racks in PLSP. Lit, I just dropped another 5. Lit, I just dropped 18. Lit, I just dropped 27 racks. And I was like, damn, they're making it rain. And I was like, sick. Why are you guys so bullish? Because I want to know, why are you guys, I know why I'm bullish, but why are you bullish? And they said, are you kidding me, Lit? I have sports connections. I'm bringing them through you. And I was like, really? They're like, bro, I'm going to give you my connections. I want you to link them with Jacob and just bring me in. And I was like, cool, got you. And they know I have integrity and I won't burn them. And I'm bringing it to Jacob. And I'm like, hey, here's my boys connect. Here's who he is. And he's also pumping you. And he also just put 40 racks in your ecosystem. And he thinks you're the shit because I helped him see you're always innovating, building from scratch, doing everything you possibly can to enhance your system, being humble when you make a mistake and learn from it, and then evolve and make it better. And then your next launch is even better. And then I want to work with that guy. That's who I want to fucking work with. I want to work with the guy who's like, boom, 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 learning at every step. That's the guy I want to work with. So just think about it. Like, that's the dude you want to link your wagon up with. And in crypto, like when you can get rugged so easy, like I want to be in an ecosystem where triple digits is not illogical. It's expected, but I don't want to expect it. I want to have fun during the process. So if you just kick back and have fun and you don't expect anything, but you do the math and you realize that the impact of what Jacob has created is that volume equals chart growth. And it's that simple. If there's volume in this system, it's going to moon run. Yeah. Would you agree he designed it so that all this thing needs is volume in it moon runs?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, you can even see even just the way he set the liquidity ratios at the very beginning, right? You know, literally setting the ratios at the start to give, you know, so that not insignificant buys, but like decent enough buys, pumped this fucking chart like crazy. There was a big problem with a lot of the other sacrifice projects that launched on Pulse Chain. In the beginning, they set their liquidity ratios wrong. So the price, it took so much economic fucking input for the price to move at all. Not with Jacob's project, not with any of Jacob's projects. If you look at any of them.
Bro, that happened to your boy Lit, the Pulse Chain Super Bowl. That fucking happened to me. I made some trades that crushed it, but then I did some liquidity pricing on a ratio where I, like, in hindsight was like, why did I do that? Like, that was stupid.
Yeah.
I just gave away PulseX tokens at like a almost 4-to-1 ratio, like 3.78. And in hindsight, like, I could have played the game different. And you don't know that. And I want y'all to know, like, not every move I make is perfect. Not every move you make is perfect. But guess what? If you always learn and you work with smart people, you can decrease your odds of wrecking yourself. So as a coach, I try to find the people who are badass, straight to the point. They don't deal with trolls, and they go straight to product market fit and launch clean. I try to find those people. And then I ask them questions. Hey, what are you doing here? What are you bullish on? What are you putting in? And when you realize, like, hey, those people have their own ecosystem, and here's the token, and here's the mathematics behind it, and here's the games on it currently, and here's what's coming. Is it almost like illogical not to make a little position? Like, not financial advice, but like when you actually do the math in crypto, I've studied thousands of crypto projects over 3 years, thousands of them. I've talked to hundreds of founders, and not all the ecosystems make me feel the way that PLSP ecosystem makes me feel. Does it do that to you, or is it just me?
I mean, I've been around for a while now. I got in at the end of the last bull. I've been around through this entire bear market, and it was brutal. It was terrible. People crying left, right, and center. Rug pulls happening left, right, and center. People literally trying to grab that last bit of money from, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
People trying to, people literally setting up projects, a fork of this, a fork of this, a fork of this, just to try and scrape as much money as you can before the bear market really hit. And I was there for the whole thing, you know, and as soon as I start to see, I sacked for, I missed Pulse Chain sack. I sacked for PulseX. I sacked for Liquid Loans. I sacked for PLSP. I sacked for a bunch. Tetra as well. Power City. I sacked for a bunch of them just because everyone was talking about, what we're going to do on Pulse Chain. Pulse Chain is going to be so big, so innovative, all of these type of things. And there was all these projects coming around. I didn't know for a really long time that a lot of these projects were just forks of other projects. I didn't know. And I saw what was happening at with all the rug pulls that were happening, which were forks of other projects. I saw all of this and then started to look a bit more into the whole Jacob ecosystem and realized that he's building all of this from the code up, from the ground up. He's building all of this himself, and he's got these really good ideas. And You know, there's a casino coming around, which means that you're going to be able to use the airdrops tokens that were coming across. All of these different things. I just thought, I mean, this guy knows what he's talking about. You know, he knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's doing. And then I was lucky enough to get involved with the team, and you know, and then became an admin on the back end, and
How
just
long have you been an
talking.
admin, Colt?
Oh, since, I mean, I don't know, 18 months, 2 years maybe.
Have you been here since day
the
one?
beginning. Not day one, but I think, you know, maybe 2 or 3 months, 2 or 3 months in from the sacrifice starting.
And then you rose to the top.
I mean, I don't know if I'm at the top. I'm just literally, at the end of the day, I'm just one of you guys. I'm just doing what I think I can do to add value to the project that I really believe in. You know,
Are you kidding me?
This is just one thing, right?
Wait, hold on.
Postbot.
Did you ask Jacob to join the team, or did you just join? Did you force your way in by just providing value?
Jacob asked me if I wanted to be an admin. One day,
way.
just popped up out of nowhere. He asked me if I wanted to be an admin.
Jacob asked you directly?
Yeah, he asked me if I wanted to be an admin.
Why did he ask you
for the group chat
community? He could have asked anyone, bro. Why did he ask you?
I think he just said, it was very simple. He just said something like, "Look, you've been around in the community for a while. How would you feel about, you know, chipping in?" And I said, "Okay." And I actually asked him. I said, "Well, what does it involve?" And he said, "No." He said, "No expectations, really. You know, just help out and see what happens." And I kind of did, and I just started kind of running with it, really. And then when B&B part was launching,
you made in your life for
do you know what? It's up there. It's definitely up there. I have to say. I mean, it's really up there. It's been a wild ride, and not only because of PulsePot. You know, all the projects that Jacob is building, they're all completely unique. You know, he's taken some existing ideas, things like passive income, auto compounding, real yield, NFTs, NFT marketplaces, faucets. He put all of that and he put it into Thank You Richard Hart, which literally if anyone doesn't know, Thank You Richard Hart, TYRH, every buy and sell for Thank You Richard Hart directly goes to buying Richard Hart tokens and burning them forever. Just literally every single buy and sell burns them. Look at this. I'll bring up these numbers.
Bring them up. I'm asking some questions in chat. I want to know what y'all think. We got some OGs in the house. Big shout out to Crypto Kings. Bro, I remember you on my OG streams when I didn't know nobody. I'd see this dude popping up. Boom. Every time. Boom. I'd be like, damn, he booms too? I boom. That's my who's booming too? And it's Crypto King. And watch. To this day, he'll show up in chat. He'll be like, boom. I love that shit. What is he saying? He said, I asked the question, what is the right number of PLSP to be holding to enjoy the full moon run? That's Coach Lit's question. I already like PLSP. I've already researched the founder. I have done 100 hours of research minimum into this project to understand who's behind it. What does this chart really mean? Is this chart gonna Squid Game on Coach Lit? And he's gonna bring his audience in as fodder to be slaughtered by the PLSP chart and rugged. And they're gonna turn on me and say, you fucking wrecked us. You lose all integrity you've built for 3 years. Am I gonna do that to my audience? Fuck no. I'm gonna be researching 10 times harder than anyone because I'm a coach first. I don't care about crypto gains first. I care about crypto gains second. I want to have lit gains, but guess what? I'm not going to sacrifice my integrity and who I am as a person. So I'm like looking at Jacob and he has this gambling platform. And on the outside, you're like, you fake coach, you're not sacrificing your integrity and you have a gambling platform. And I'm like, hey, you know what? I am a coach for over 20 years. And I've worked with people who have gambling addictions that have ruined their lives. And you know what? I've talked to people who ruined their lives on a meme coin. I've talked to 4 of those people. 4 people went all in on like Dogecoin and different other things, and they lost their house. Then they got divorced. Then their kids got taken away from them because they started drinking alcohol, and then they started gambling. And people blame the gambling, but like there was 9 steps in that led to that. And sometimes people gamble first, and it ruins their life. Sometimes people never gamble at all. They just buy a PLSP token and hodl it. And they never play one game. They just buy a bag of PLSP, they dump it in a folder that says PLSP Moon Run hodl bag. And you know what that is? That's just as much gambling as taking a token and staking it, or taking a token and hodling it, or taking a token and praying to Jesus or Allah or Buddha or Krishna that thing's going to go to the moon. Like that there's no difference. I realize as a coach, this gambling platform is the same as putting your money in a meme coin and hoping it skyrockets. Let's be honest. So I'm like, yes, I'm backing this thing up. It's fun as hell. And the founder's my pulse chain brother. And he's not here for short-term gains. He's here to build a legacy for himself and his family. And I see that. It's obvious. Like as a coach, Colt, as a coach, brother, I try to help dudes find their mission in life. It's one of the key subsets that I work with men on. I work with men to find their true mission in life. And as a coach of over 20 years, I can tell you, it's like a fire that sparks inside of a man when he sees his true purpose in life. And I have to tell you, coach's intuition, Jacob's true purpose is to build innovative DeFi projects.
Agree.
Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Tell me I'm wrong.
No, I mean, the guy knows what he wants. He knows what he wants to do. He's got the skills to do what he, one thing which is kind of very important, I think, as well with Jacob. Jacob has already made his money in crypto. He doesn't have to do this if he doesn't want to. He doesn't have to if he doesn't want to, right?
Break this down.
He's doing this. I don't think he's doing it for glory. I don't think he's not doing it that way. But he has a lot of plans. He has a lot of ideas, and he's a dev. Like he's a career dev.
It's just who he is.
This is it. This is his career. This is what he's built for. This is what he's chosen to do, and this is where he really thinks that he can add value and he can help push crypto forward, not just Pulse Chain or whatever. Because he likes a lot of other blockchains too. I know he likes Radix. I know he wants to do some stuff over there. It's really, even look at this. This is what Jacob has done for Richard Hart, right?
What is it?
Thank you, Richard. Thank you. This is one of the other projects which launched last year. Thank you, Richard Hart.
I don't know about this project, Colt. What the fuck is this project?
Okay.
I've been out
thank you, Richard Hart token.
I couldn't stream. Yeah. Like, what happened?
Oh, sorry about that, man.
It's all right. No, it's good. It was good. It was a while back, but like is what it is.
Okay.
So tell me about this project. Like,
right. So thank you, Richard Hart token.
Who coded it?
Jacob. This is another one of Jacob's projects.
So hold on. Jacob coded and deployed this. This is his project.
This launched last summer.
Okay, tell me about it.
Right. So every single buy and sell, it's a tax token, right? So every single buy and sell, you pay a tax. 100% of that tax is taken and literally buys one of the Richard Hart tokens from the DEX and burns it forever.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's it. Look at these stats. Look at here. It auto buys one of them on each buy and sell. So through Jacob's RNG from the jackpot games, the RNG chooses a Richard Hart token and it burns it. You can see it's burnt 114,000, nearly 115,000 ink tokens.
What?
Jacob's project single-handedly this project single-handedly has made incentive token deflation.
What?
And nobody is talking about this project.
Wait.
Nobody is talking about it.
My brain's having trouble, bro. Can I be honest? I feel sad.
People worry because it's a tax token. People think, oh man, and someone in the chat, please tell me, how many X's did Tier do? Because I'm pretty sure it did a 700X.
Hold on. When did this?
You really didn't know about this? Summer last year.
No, I heard about TYRH, but I didn't research it. Like, when did this launch?
It launched summer of last year. V4 is coming in April. And V4, in Jacob's own words, V4 is going to break Pulse Chain.
Why?
There's a quote for you.
Why isn't this like one of the top projects on the chain?
It's
like helping.
Because people worry because it's a tax token. People steer clear of it because it's a tax token, even though 100% of the taxes go to burning Richard Hart tokens. Right? Look at the numbers here. Over $1 million worth of Richard Hart tokens have been burned out of existence because of this project.
What is the
over $1 million?
Of that? What is the scale of that? Because Hex is always inflating, Ink is always inflating, PulseX isn't, and PulseX and Pulse are deflationary.
Mm-hmm.
What impact have they, like? Show me the impact these guys have had. This is like.
Hang on a sec. Look at this. Even Archie's saying Tier is down 97% right now.
Why didn't this project get mass adoption? Is it that are they making tons of money on the side or something, or what's the problem? Why isn't this like wildly popular to fucking moonrun Pulse and PulseX?
No, nobody would look at it because it was a tax token.
What is the tax?
And because it's like 22% buy, 10% sell. So it's quite big.
Yeah, but the whole point of the damn token is to help this ecosystem, right?
Exactly. It's to burn RH token.
So where does the other money goes to the team?
No, nothing goes to the team. 100% of the taxes. You literally buy the Thank You Richard Hart token. You pay your tax to buy it. You pay 22% tax to buy it, but then it's your token. And inside this ecosystem, there's a staking platform which gets rewards. This ecosystem is actually a 6-token ecosystem. There's 6 tokens here.
What? Explain this to me. Break this down as simple as possible.
I mean, all right, as simple as possible. Okay, so you buy the Thank You Richard Hart token. You stake the Richard Hart token, and by staking, you get reward in one of 3 tokens. You either get a water token, a burn token, or a plant token. So this ecosystem is you literally plant trees. Each tree has a different weight, so a different value. And then when your tree is fully grown, you use the water token to grow your plant as soon as possible. There's also an NFT marketplace where you can buy one-use NFTs. Those one-use NFTs give you either a higher yield or a quicker grow time. This is way too much to do over one stream, because this is an entire ecosystem.
All I do is think tank DeFi 20 hours a day, probably like 16 hours a day, and I sleep through it.
I'm shocked that you didn't know about this. I'm shocked that you didn't know about this. This is huge.
I've been out the game for a while, and I had to, and it just is what it is. But I'm back. I was behind the scenes, and I was seeing all these projects launch. But straight up, I got launch fatigue and almost got like tired of hearing about launches. I didn't even know what to do at a certain point, because I waited 2 years for Pulse Chain to launch. So by the time all these other ones are, I'm just like, dude, I just want to see Pulse Chain Moonrun and PulseX Moonrun. And that's not what happened. So I've had to adapt and evolve. And now I'm here. And if RH starts aping in his bags that he's been hodling for the last couple years, fucking awesome. I can't wait for that. We're going to have a party like no other. But in the meantime, I'm going to be linking up with the boys cooking the fire sauce from scratch, the right founders with the right teams, launching over a dozen projects, absolutely crushing it. That's who I want to link with the charts like that. And when you tell me that Jacob coded this and deployed this contract and has been managing this project over a year ago, and I didn't know about it, and the whole purpose of this project is to burn Pulse and PulseX, this is literally what I was calling for in the community when I came back. Like, I launched Lit Tank, first live community innovation incubator, to call for a PulseX burn, a vampire.
There you go.
That's what I wanted.
This has burnt nearly 7 billion PulseX so far. 7 billion gone.
The team isn't making money from. They're not making 66% of the profit.
No, making nothing.
What?
This is Jacob. This is Jacob project. He buys the tokens and holds them himself as well.
Are you kidding me? The team isn't getting rich on this. This is purely
No.
devoted to.
Yeah. Look at this. So this has staking. This has different leagues. Actually, something which I think you'll like. Let's have a look at the leagues, right? So depending on how many of the tokens you own and how many you stake away, you look at the names of some of these leagues. So if you own 5%, then you're in the Sci-Vive League. If you own 6%, you're in the Candles League. These are all Richard Hart related names. So that if you own 8% of supply, you're in the Billionaire B-Day League. Remember he installed the B-Day for his mother? We've got the Red Bull PP League. We've got the 5555 Diamond League. We've got the Rolex League. And even the top league is Richard's brother.
Okay, Ox Colette said this looks confusing, and I want to make it really simple. I want to make it simple. D-Hex dropped the alpha. He said the TYRH team, they make their money through LP providing. What that is that's liquidity providing for anyone who doesn't understand. So the way liquidity providing works is there's two sides that have to put something of value up. And if one side puts something of value up, it's called adding liquidity. They're providing liquidity to that position. It's basically liquidity is money. So just think of liquidity as money. So say, hey, someone's adding money. That's LP. They're like adding money or taking money in a position relative to some other token. So like if they're putting their money in to make money on the LP, that means they invested in that token with their own money, and then they put it in to a pool with another pair, and they make money from that. That's not actually like, does that apply sell pressure? Are people getting rewards and dumping on the token? Why? Someone said it's way down. Why is it down?
It's down because when you were unstaking, when you had to finish your stake and unstake, that would burn some of the Thank You Richard Hart token. Someone found an exploit in that contract. Basically, one character in the smart contract was incorrect.
What was it?
So it means that when someone was unstaking, instead of them being able to just unstake one time, they can literally end that stake multiple times and just keep getting yield, keep getting yield. It was found within 3 hours. It was done. It was over. It was fixed. But because of that, Jacob said, "Okay, I'm going to go back and do this now again, and launch a V4." In the meantime, getting ready for V4, which is coming in April. It was going to come at the end of last year, but so much focus went into PulsePot that Jacob said, "Okay, when we're going to do PulsePot, then we're going to do Thank You CZ, which is coming literally in the next couple of weeks, which is a version of this over on the Binance Smart Chain." Yeah, which is basically this project, the same project, but it's instead of having the water and plant and burn, everything's going to be centered around running your own centralized exchange, which again generates a yield. It's basically the same principle. So you buy the tokens, you stake the tokens, you put them into a yield, so you're actually getting real yield. So the yield that you would get from growing the plants here on Thank You CZ, you would get the yield from things like listing new tokens on your centralized exchange. If they do well, then the fees that you would get as a centralized exchange, that's actually going to be your yield. So it's the same model as it's the same model as this, but it's going to be the next 2 weeks. And there was a sacrifice for that one.
So Jacob launched, had something wrong, found it, fixed it. Did he take it off market before V4, or is it still active?
It's not. This is still running. Okay. But without the exploit. This is still running. Because a lot of the yield, there's fountains on here as well. The fountains are still active. People are still claiming. We can see here on the right hand side the notifications.
What do you mean they're still claiming? What are they claiming?
They're claiming water token. So there's a fountain which gets topped up regularly and every day. So if you were to buy the fountain NFT from the marketplace here, then with that NFT, you're allowed to claim free water every 24 hours. And that's still happening.
When did that launch?
This whole project launched summer last year.
Fuck. So who's the actual founders of this?
This is Jacob. This is the Jacob project, 100%.
What? So you're telling me like my mission to see Pulse Chain Moon Run when I first started my channel. This is the greatest project I've ever heard of for my goal to make Pulse Chain Moon Run. Like,
And it's Jacob.
Tell me in the chat, is Coach Lit wrong? Like, this is the coolest game mechanics ever applied to Pulse Chain.
This is GameFi. This is 100% GameFi.
100% of the fees go to burn RH tokens. Why wasn't there mass adoption on this and burn the living fuck out of PulseX? And like, I don't understand.
People didn't like the taxes. People really thought, oh no, the taxes are too high. No one's going to buy that. No one's going to do this. But,
Bingo.
But everyone inside, we saw 700x, maybe more. I say 700x. I'm pretty sure it did more.
Dingo, don't hurt my heart pouch, bro. 1 like on your tweet. Come on, bro. I hope my new tweet gets 1 like. You take what you can get. Dingo is an OG from back in the day, multiple years ago, hodling when there wasn't even a chain, talking to me back in the day as my boy out in Australia, and I'm out in Cali, and we're just chopping it up as bros. One of my favorite guys in the community right here. And like, what's happening? Like, you know what? We need to like focus this year, guys. We need to focus. We need to focus on the best projects that are here. Like, I don't know, like, why did RH shout this out?
Do you know what? Actually, he was aware of it, and he posted some tweets, not directly mentioning it, but he was referencing it for sure. For sure. I remember the tweets around the time.
I want to talk to the team, and I might like tweet out and tag him. I can't guarantee a response, but like, I don't know. I'm his first Pulse Chain channel, and I'm not a value extractor. Like, I'm a long-term hodler from the stock market. 5-year minimum was my hold. So crypto kids are like laughing at me when I'm holding a bag and it like moon ran and then tanked. And I'm like, fuck, what? Dude, I thought this is a hodl game. And they're like, no, crypto's different. You got to watch your bag like every day. And I'm like, ew, that sounds stressful. Ew, that sounds ratchet as fuck. Ew, Coach Lit says that's disgusting. You know what's more fun? Doing hundreds of hours of research, picking a few founders you really like, watching their evolution over a few years, and then watching the next project they launch and aping the fuck into that and watching it moonrun and then being proud of yourself because you weren't an idiot and you kept your eyes open.
That's exactly why you should be following projects like Jacob does, because he's reeling them off one after the other. He's reeling them off. Now look at this. So this is thank you, CZ.
Is that true, PLS? Is that true? 1 TYRH was worth 300 PLS. Now it's worth 7. And that's a Jacob project?
Yeah.
Okay.
And V4 is coming. V4 is going to shoot this thing off again. So Max, right? You know Max, right?
Are the founders of the project here in chat?
Jacob, are you still here?
Because I didn't know that this supports Pulse Chain so much.
Yeah, but this is built for Pulse Chain.
I might. Okay, I don't want to do it right now. Let's talk about it. And I want to do something to. I didn't know. I just see, man. I didn't even know about this fucking project, bro. This is fire. I can't believe
you need to join. You need to join the Telegram.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, dude. I'd be so happy to help this thing, man.
You'll know everyone in the Telegram. It's basically everyone from the Pulse.
Is it real? It's all the same boys?
Hey, so you know Max and Archie, and I think Hexman too.
Those are my boys.
No, not Hexman. Yeah, Max and Archie, they actually found out about Jacob projects because of Tier. They came into PulsePot after.
Is that what you call it, Tier?
Tier. I call it Tier. Thank you, Richard Hart.
I got it. It's kind of Tier. I like it. Wow, dude, you kind of blew my mind. I thought we were gonna do like a giveaway all fire, and then like we got deep, and then I got all like what, like kind of shocked. You kind of blew my mind that like I didn't know about this project that has been helping PulseX burn, which has been my whole goal. Like me and K4K, bro, like brass tacks, we got the most wrecked by the Pulse Chain ecosystem taking so long to do well. because we pumped it the hardest. I pumped PulseChain the hardest at first. He pumped PulseX the hardest at first. And we were like, we elevated ourselves like to the absolute peak in the community at those times. And every month that went by without a chart moon running, it was just like the stuff that we had said was less and less relevant. And then when we actually launched and the chart tanked below sack rate, it was kind of devastating for our channels because it was like we put our whole hearts into these things. And a lot of other bros did too. Like all of us really were excited to see the moon run in PulseChain. And years later, we're battling for a 3x. Absolute battling. It's like battling. So I love this ecosystem, and I'm not a short-term guy. I'm not like gonna give up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give up on PulseChain because it got hard. I'm a hot 5-year minimum. So when I got in, it's not even 3. It's like almost 3 years. So I'm like a little over halfway in my PulseChain journey. So if we have some ups and downs, I'm not faded. I don't care about that. Like the way things happened. Now we're here. I'm cool with that. But while we're here, like there's other bros who've been here for years, and I want to see what they've been cooking. So I didn't know about this token. What is next launching? What are you launching next from this ecosystem? Like, what am I early to?
Okay, so Thank You CZ is launching in 2 weeks. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't understand it though. That's the BNB version of this, and it's going to burn BNB.
It's the
what are you going to do?
Yeah, exactly. It's going to burn BNB. It's probably going to burn Cake too.
No way. So hold on. So if we did this right, he could Jacob's deployment.
Jacob again.
So Jacob's deploying this contract over there, and if we collectively all got together and used our power, all the Hexagon OGs, all the whales, all the big dogs, all the foot soldiers in between, if we all formed like Voltron and helped Jacob over on BNB, how much dust could we kick up over there? Like, what if?
Oh, hey,
could you actually get a burn
Jacob had a mission?
Going?
Yeah, Jacob had a mission, right? And it was before CZ stepped down. But Jacob had a mission. He said, I want to get, because, you know, Binance doesn't list tax tokens. So Jacob said, I have a mission. I want to get this listed on Binance. First tax token listed on Binance. Just because he's going to be burning so much of it. Just burning so much.
He designed it. Dude, okay.
It's just a burn. Again, this is Jacob, right? It's all about burning, right? Another burn project.
You know, anyone who understands a burn project is coach lit. Why? Because the last 3 years, guess what I've had people asking me, Colt? I'm not talking like these are whales. Like whales DMing me. Yo, let me know when you're ready to launch lit token.
Oh shit!
Let me know when you're ready. I'll buy that. For 3 years. 3 years I've had people say, let me know when you're ready to launch lit token, the ultimate burn token. And I'm like, never wanted to compete with RH. I didn't want to go against the rules and create a penny for someone in front of a freight train when PulseChain was going to moon run. And I didn't want to fuck PulseChain up. Be honest with you. I felt like it was blasphemous because I work with Hex OGs. My audience was Hex OGs. When I have a video with 5,000 views in like 2 hours, it was all Hex OGs at the time in a bowl where we were all crushing it. So those are all my boys. And I didn't get into Hex early. I like got into PulseChain super early and then have been here for years watching the evolution. So to realize like all these other launches have popped off and they didn't care about PulseChain or PulseX. They diverted economic energy and attention. In fact, this project focuses all its economic energy on RH ecosystem to force and ratchet it up so
on pumping everyone's bags.
Yes, like
Tier was built to pump everyone's bag.
Fuck, man. This is rat. Like Jacob launches the fire, dude. I didn't even know
Yeah,
about
he does, right?
Okay, tell me how, like, drop some alpha cult.
So thank you, CZ is
How do you,
coming.
where's the opportunity right now? And if you had 10 racks, how would you divide it? Because it's not good to just ape into one, because Jacob might drop something next week, or someone else in the community might drop something next week, and you might need a little of your dry powder. How do you strategize
So
your bag right now? Because you're making me bullish.
Not financial advice.
Like, you're making me, yeah, no FA.
Yeah.
You're making me bullish, dog.
Yeah, definitely no financial advice, but Pulsepot is just getting started.
What do you
Pulsepot
mean?
is going to see. Pulsepot is only 2 months old.
PLSP, you mean? Is that
Yeah.
the move? Is the move to ape into PLSP, even though we're hitting $20 range? Be honest. What do you think?
$20 is nothing. $20 is nothing. $20 is nothing. This is only 2 months old. Six months down the road. Listen, the whole plan is, where is Pulsepot going to be summer of next year? This is only 2 months in.
What? Pull this comment up. Did D-Hex just say that?
Hang on. What did he say?
Why are Hex OGs gatekeeping Jacob's projects? Do they not? You know what? I'm not going to blow Jacob up publicly, all right? But if you knew the level, if you knew the fucking high level he operates at, you'd understand that there's probably one of the top 10 most loyal people in our chain. Seriously.
I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that. He's very loyal.
I don't want to, like, he's a private guy. I'm not going to blow up like how high level he actually is, but I'll tell you guys something. I wouldn't be here if like this guy was some fucking schmuck. I wouldn't. All right? I wouldn't. So
yeah.
I don't know why people hate on your projects, bro, but like I don't hate on them. And I see your value, and I see you as one of the top onboarders in our entire community. And I want to like say from the bottom of my heart, as a Hex OG from being here at 2 cents before the moon run, like whatever OG level that is in Hex, I appreciate you. I see what you're doing, and I see the constant evolution, and I see the fact is in the chart. We're only 2 months deep, and this thing's like moon running like crazy. This thing's getting out of control. This thing's doubled.
Thank you, Richard Hart did a 700x. It actually did more. So it did more. It did more than that.
I missed the 700x on a project that pumped Pulse and Pulse X. Oh,
it did more.
My
God.
It
did more than that. It did more than that.
Oh my God. Wrecked. Bros, Coach Litch wrecked. Fuck. You guys need to help me. Help me get unwrecked. I want to get fired up into these projects before they launch, like early. What's the alpha, bro? What's the alpha? Where do you get into Jacob's projects, and how much would you put in? Like, be honest. It's not financial advice. It's just like, if I had 10 racks, I'd probably put 5 here and 5 here, or 25. Like, how would you do it? Just,
well, look, let's say there's 4 Jacob projects, right? There's Pulsepot. No, there's 5 Jacob projects. There's BNB Pot. There's Thank You CZ. Thank You CZ is coming in 2 weeks. Thank You CZ is going to be so successful, it's going to have a direct impact on BNB Pot.
Why?
BNB Pot have not, because everyone on the Binance Smart Chain, there's a reason why they call it the Binance Scam Chain, right? Because
that's what I learned is scams.
All a bunch of degens going after quick money, going after passive income, going after auto compounding, going after yields, all of these type of things. Projects that don't last a long time. Jacob has built a project which directly benefits the BNB chain, the BNB token, probably Cake token too, right? Which is the pancake swap.
Who's the founder of BNB now? It's CZ, but he stepped down. Who's in charge now?
There's Richards. I think his name is Richard Tang.
You know what we should do, bros?
He's the new CEO.
You know what we should do, bros? We should do a Pulse Chain onboarding campaign where we reach out our entire army. The entire Pulse Chain Hex OG army supports Jacob. We make as much ruckus as we possibly can in BNB until people are like, what the living fuck is going on with this project burning our token, getting crazy. And guess what? When they find out it's rooted in Pulse Chain, powered by PLSP ecosystem, that right there, that's how I see thus onboarding tens of thousands of people in one
What do you think
arm of the
Jacob is
program.
building it for? What do
Was
you think
that
he's
his
building it for?
goal? Was that his goal?
Everything is about onboarding to Pulse Chain.
Did he design it that way, bro?
Everything is about bringing
I
people to
love
the
this
Pulse
guy.
Chain.
He's my real Pulse Chain brother, bros. If you really care about Pulse Chain long term, you need to drop your shit and just go bro down with Jacob. Like,
Oh, Archie's
really
giving
here
you
to
the
help.
lowdown here. Look,
Oh, Archie, what do we say?
Archie's told you where to split your money. 40% PLSP, 40% tier, 10% on the new algorithmic stablecoin SAC, and 10% on BNB pot.
What is an oh my god, we're gonna have another stream for all these.
We have to have loads of streams, right? Each one of these projects can have its own streams.
You gotta catch me up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come here. How about we make a deal, live stream? I come here for all the updates in the ecosystem, and you fucking bring the founders on and break it down with me.
Done. I like that.
Yeah, cool. Let's do it. Damn, I'm not a good hype man, bro. Colette, I'm not. I'm genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, trying to find these projects and navigate through bullshit as a coach, because I hate people lying to me. I fucking hate it. I hate it when people troll my time, because I've worked with so many people who are manipulating their chick and they don't admit it. And I'm like, dude, you're ruining this girl's confidence. And I have to make the girl leave. I take the chick out and I say, hey, be a freaking man and stop intimidating her that you're going to leave her every time she does something you don't like. Just tell her you appreciate her. Say, oh my God, the bed looks so good. The sheets smell so good. I felt like I was sleeping in pillows of heaven. She'll be like, what? You appreciated me making the bed that much? You'd be like, damn right. Come here, sugar tits, and grab her and give her a kiss and like watch how much she comes to life. So I tell these guys that, like, don't abuse your fire roasteds. Love on them. Be proud of them. Okay, pro tip from Coach Lit. You can steal this from Coach Lit. You can use this, all right? Go look at your fire roasted and tell her from the bottom of your heart, say, hey, would you be fucking proud of yourself? Damn. And just see what she says. The hell? You just told me to be proud of myself? Yeah, damn right. Come here, girl. Just grab her. She'll be like, the fuck? Where'd you come from? And you'd be like, hey, that's how it is this year. PLSP's moon running. I have all these projects crushing it. I'm good. It's like, you can just like, you feel the collective community sigh of relief when a chart is just pumping that hard. It does benefit everyone. And I like that as a coach. I like seeing bros win. So like, I really want to cover these updates and I don't want to miss out, bros. Like I want to stay up to date so that I'm not like looking back, rubbernecking, wishing I could have put some funds in, because a 700x, like
it did more. It did more. It did more than that.
If you put in $100 on a 700x, like hit me up in the chat. Do the math. Let's just say you put $100 in and you only caught a 700x because the chart did more, but you didn't catch the full pump. Very rarely do people catch the full pump in crypto. Let's be honest. Almost no one catches the full pump. So like,
there we go. Archie has just put it up. So tier did a 2000x from bottom to top.
What? Get the fudge out of here.
Yeah.
What?
I knew it was more. Yeah.
A 2000x? Wait, $100 would have been no. How much would $100 would have been at a 2000x? Do the math. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you bro? You're playing me. This is cap. This is cap, bro.
This is a cap. Jacob project. This is what Jacob projects do.
This is cap. This is cap. 2000x. You're capping on me, bro. This is cap. Show me a chart. I need to show. I'm getting chills like in my spine.
The tier chart.
You're giving me chills that I missed a 2000x. from a loyal Pulse Chain brother, just because I wasn't just because I slept on it and I wasn't in the game. $100 would have been 200,000. Get the fudge out of here, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Are you serious?
Yeah, it was crazy. We had a really good few weeks.
$100 could have become 200 racks. What the fuck, bro? Are you serious? When is the next project launching?
The next project launches within the next 3 weeks, before the end of this month. Thank you, CZ. Before the end of this month. And then in April, V4 of Thank You, Richard Hart launches. So we've got a very interesting few weeks coming.
Holy shit. You're freaking me out, bro. What is the plan?
All right.
What's the plan?
The plan is Thank You, CZ is coming, and it's going to be huge. The plan is keep launching more games on PulsePot. The plan is as soon as Thank You, CZ starts getting a lot of notice, get those people over onto BNB Pot. Once they're playing on BNB Pot, then get them over into PulsePot, and then they're on Pulse Chain. Thanks very much. Tens of thousands of people, hopefully. So look at this. This was the Thank You, Richard Hart. So we literally, now these are weekly candles.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that?
These are weekly candles, right? This is where the exploit was found on the staking. Jacob pulled it back, and then slowly, well, I mean, it got put on the back burner, trying to get ready for V4. And in the meantime, we had PulsePot launch and all the rest of it.
I think I would have hodled, bros. I'll be honest. I'm a hodler. I'm not like watching the chart saying, oh, look, there's profits, take it. I'm like thinking more like, imagine backing up the right founder on the right chain with the right integrity, who's already has money and is doing it because he loves it. 20 hours a day, just getting up 16, 20-hour days, just grinding to have product market fit with clean launch. Like, imagine that guy, even at that level, you can have a project like rise and then just like tank. And it looks like people lost confidence. Is that what happened? Did people lose confidence in this project after the exploit?
just because of the one exploit. But V4 is coming. V4 is going to break Pulse Chain.
So V4, hold on. This did a 2000x, and it had an exploit, and then it did what that chart. It just tanked, and then everyone said, "Fuck
it's not." Yeah. So right now it's 97% down from its all-time high.
So hold on. Is this the same token that V4 is going to be applied to, or is it a new token?
Yeah. No. Some of the tokenomics might change a little bit, like concerning the taxes.
You should have told me this before we streamed live, bro. Like, I'm about to go.
Oh man, I thought you knew all.
Are you saying this is 90?
I thought you knew all about it.
You know, I did not know about this, and I want to tell you, I'm an RH OG. So, like, dude, that's all I knew in crypto is RH. That's just all I knew. My education comes from Richard Hart, so I mad respect to Richard Hart. But like, I did not know about this project. I did not. And learning about this to understand. Do you guys remember when he said it's normal for crypto projects to be like 85 to 95% down? Remember when he said in market cycles that's normal and a healthy coin will come back and that's a buying opportunity? Y'all remember when Richard Hart said that? Guess what? If this truly is what you say it is, and there's going to be a V4 put over this, and that V4
is coming.
Only fixed everything, but you're going to then, is this the token? This can't get launched on BNB. It's a different chain. This is
Thank you, CZ is basically a copy of this project, which is going to launch and burn the Binance tokens. And that game is going to be based around running your own centralized exchange for the yield and all the rest of it. So thank you, Richard Hart is staying here. It's going to be revamped into a V4, and V4 is coming out the gate and it's got some serious fucking plans. Jacob's got some serious plans.
Okay, we need to book a stream with these boys immediately. I don't want to miss a 97% down. If this thing starts moonrunning because people figure out you're about to freaking revamp this thing and pump a bunch of fire into it. This is exactly, isn't this why we're here? To get alpha
This
on
is
a
exactly
project?
why we're here.
Isn't this why we're here? To find shit like this where it was like, yeah, dude, 97% down, boom, here's a rack. Like, just throw a rack at it. Throw $500, throw $100. Dude, $100 became 200,000. Why don't you just throw $100 at it? Like, seriously, like, no, not FA, not financial advice. I'm just saying, like,
not financial advice is worth a punt.
It burns Pulse and Pulse X.
Yeah.
I should, like, by nature of who I am as a Pulse Chain Super Bowl OG first Pulse Chain channel, I should be fucking representing this project every day. I should be aped into this. What the fuck what's happening? I didn't even know this existed, bros.
Check out this comment here. Wait until the tip bot hits the Thank You Richard Hart telegram. As soon as V4 starts and we start getting all this attention, I think the tip bot is going to be over there too.
Jacob's going to share the tip bot with these boys because it's his project. How is
it's all Jacob? This is all Jacob. Every project. I rarely talk about projects outside of Jacob's ecosystem. That's why That's why I want to do this channel, because Jacob has so many projects himself that they need to be spoken about, and that's what I'm here to do.
Okay. Let's do a giveaway, bro. I can't be much more bullish at this point. I need to learn more. Look, before I start getting bullish publicly, y'all just saw the first time I ever even learned about it. I'm not telling you to go ape. What I'm telling you is I'm going to talk to these founders. Okay, that's Jacob. I'm going to talk to Jacob, say, what, bro? You've been hiding TYRH? You just been hiding it from me? And he'll probably be like, I thought you knew. And I'll be like, nah, been out the game. So now I'm here full time again. The next year to two, I've literally have enough like finance. I became a real estate agent, so handled my shit, came back with some change. Now I can stream with relaxed energy. And I decided I want to back up a few projects. So I decided the next year or two, I'm just going to be streaming anytime I possibly can to help the right people. But I don't want to put my energy behind fuckheads who rug. I don't want to back up the Gunther Award. I want to back up the people who are here for real, who actually take money and put it back into their ecosystem and love Pulse Chain long term. That's what I want. So I'm here for those bros. You understand? Like, that is the future. So you tell me what you need and I'll help, because you're helping burn Pulse X, you're helping burn Pulse, you're burning ink, you're burning Hex. I don't know why every single person in the OG community isn't raging about this project just because it's a tax token. Who cares?
Exactly.
If you could turn $100 into 200, like, not everyone's gonna win that way. But guess what? If we plan this project right, like, is he adding more game theory into V4 that hasn't been done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now listen, let's do a giveaway. We're gonna do a stream on this. Okay. This is insane. Imagine if there were 6 PLSPs and they all form like Voltron into one project. That's TYRH, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing it. Let's do a deep dive next time on that. All right.
Perfect. Okay, everyone. So we have, for the Twitter picker, we have 34 qualified entries, and we've only got 23 people online. So someone is going to miss out.
Wait, how do I want to get in? How do I do it?
You need to go to the tweet, which was by Tanish, like and retweet. Let me.
You got to give us one sec. You got to give us.
I posted tweet in the chat.
Where's did he tag us?
Last minute entries.
Is it from PulsePot or from Tanish?
Tanish.
Okay. I'm gonna just tell him to tag me in these things. I want to stay up to date. What's his Twitter handle?
Oh Jesus Christ! Now you're asking.
That's okay.
I don't know. Here, I'll post it in the chat just now.
It's underscore PSYPHON Siphon.
That's
underscore.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So at underscore PSYPHON, and he should come up. And then his last tweets here. Let's see. The PulsePot.io giveaway is tonight, 8 hours ago. Is this the one?
I think so. Here, I'll post it in the chat here. I have it here. The top line is brace yourself.
Oh, I don't have that. It's not on his. I don't see it on his profile. Okay, link me in the chat, bro.
There we go. It's on the chat.
Okay. Yeah, don't leave us out the game, dog. That last one, there was like 8 winners. Was there 8 winners?
Yeah, no, there was three qualified winners, but we went through many.
We were trying to call him. We were like, go DM him, and like remember Crypto King was like DMing him, and the boys were reaching out. Okay, brace yourself. Here it is. All right, and let's go. So what do? You retweet it.
So you got to like, retweet. Make sure you're following PulsePot, and you have to be in the PulsePot Telegram. So I'll go back to the beginning, and I'll add all the criteria again for you latecomers.
Yeah, I'm about to post this right now.
Dingo Wolf, sorry, got to be in the Telegram.
Get Dingo in. That's my boy. Wait for Dingo, please. He's been here for years, and guess what? He won an NFT on my game and got rugged, and I'm gonna have to get him something else, and I will.
Well, he said he doesn't do Telegram.
Oh, bro,
rugging himself on this one.
Dingo, mate. All right, let's go. Did y'all post your tweets yet? Catch up, lesson up, get your shit in.
Okay, as soon as this is loaded, we're going for it. Twitter picker is law, so it doesn't matter who it lands on. That's the winner. I mean, unless it lands on Jacob, then we can redraw. Okay, so we've got 41 qualified entries, and we've got 22 people online. Shit.
This is fun.
Here we go again.
You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna get a drink. For this. Sugar Tip,
all right, go on.
Grab me a drink, babe.
You're not paused. You're not muted again.
I decided to own it. She found out that she found out I did that, and she was like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. She's like, dude, you know what? You can't help it. If they had any idea what you were like in person, they'd be like, Jesus, he's even worse in person. He's just got such a big heart. She's like, he'll just throw himself trying to help someone. And she's always having my back. So she gives me a pass, and I love her face. And like, I let her know I remind her every day, bro. Like Cole, I remind her to be fucking proud of herself. And
good.
Yeah.
It's important.
So it's all good. It's just the chat. Oh my God.
Okay, we're going for this. Wait, all good. Wait. Okay.
I love this. Bro, Cole, tell me this is not like the best community in the game. Like on Pulse Chain,
it is seriously. It's so much fun. Yeah.
We have so much fun here. Oh my God, she's so cute. She's
all right, I'm doing this draw. I'm doing this draw. You ready?
Okay.
Let's do it. Begin draw. One winner. Hex Squid. You win.
Hex Squid. Is Hex Squid here? You are the next contestant up to win the jackpot. Have you changed your life tonight? Will you
Gotta be here.
You gotta be here, mate. If you're not here, I'm gonna snatch the bag next and win. And I'm gonna give it to Sugar Tits and tell her to hodl it. He's not here, bros. I do love you guys.
No.
I love all you guys. Helping PulseX, helping burn PulseX. Are you kidding me? Damn, y'all are my boys. Is he here?
Is Hex Squid here?
Think I signed up. Thank you. Fuck yeah, girl.
Hex Squid is always really active. I'm saying him or her all the time. But are you in this stream right now? Oh, it's going to be a sad one again.
Cole, I felt like we've been streaming for 15 minutes. That's how much fun I've been having.
Good. I like it. We're nearly on for 2 hours. Oh my God, Justin. It looks like it's a no.
Look, Pumpkin said, it better get a blanket. It's cold outside. You're in the doghouse. Look, bros.
Oh, the 1 minute timer is up. Thank you, Archie.
I got my drink.
We're going again. All right, we're going again.
Next. Let's go. Who do we have? Ready? Drum roll, please.
Oh, man. We're going to be here for a while. I can feel it.
Was that too soon?
Hex Squid, you're here.
Where? No, that's Cap, bro.
That's not him. That's not him, right? Yeah.
That's not him. No, that's Crypto King. He's Cap. That's Cap.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, ready? Drum roll.
Creating draw. Oh my God, man. Didn't you win last week? Didn't you win the last one?
What the fuck?
The Hex Man. Who was that? Archie, you remember?
Crypto King said, I'm here, just in case.
Hang on. Yeah, Justin. Congratulations.
No, he won again?
That's twice. Well done.
Are you serious, bro? You took the jackpot twice?
You should go and play at the casino.
Oh my God. No way. Who's Justin?
Wow. He won last week.
He said Pumpkin Owl said the fix is in.
Listen, Twitter picker is law. That's it.
Wow. How much has he won in the system, bro? Without doing
he won first place. He won first place last time. He won 100 PLSP.
Whoa. What, dude? So what did he win right now?
I think he won 5 PLSP. $100.
Dude, you just won 105 PLSP in 2 weeks. You know what? Let me ask y'all. What's the right hodl bag for PLSP? Is it 100?
I think 100 is a very, very good number. I think if you have 100, I think next summer you'll be extremely happy. The bear market won't hurt you.
Do you realize I gave away 177 tokens?
Fair play to you.
I didn't even know what I was doing. I just got so happy that Jacob created something like that. And I saw all my boys in there and was like, come here, and just boom. And next thing you know, like 100 tokens, I had 97 tokens down to 0. And then like I kept doing it. And I like watched the fire explode around me in this ecosystem. And it has been so much fun. I didn't even think about hodling yet. Like I didn't even think about that when I got here. Now you're telling me that the amount I burned could have been a hodl bag already?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, your tone, like, come on. Really?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, look, so Justin's 2 wins have netted him $1,800 already.
Look what Archie said. You gave away about $3,100. You know what, though, bros? Can I be honest? Like, I did it for Jacob. I did it for my pulse chain brother, Jacob, because I realized what he was doing is cool. And I want to fucking help him. And, like, that's who I am. If it wasn't authentic, I wouldn't have done it. Like, look at my face. Like, if I was mad about it, I'd be like sour pussing, like, man, lost money. No, fuck that. I helped my boy. And where I come from, having your boys back means more than money. Like, that's fire. And now look what we're going to build. Like, look what he is building. It's insane.
You know the X's the Jacob projects can do now that you've seen what Thank You Richard Hart did, right? So
I do.
any Jacob project that's coming around, you need to seriously look at, because what you've just given away will all, you know, there's still it's the karma thing, man. It all comes back.
My mom taught me that. My mom taught me
it all comes back.
Never feel bad about doing a good thing.
Yeah.
Never feel bad. And even if you feel wrecked by it, something may happen 5 years from now from that, and you don't even think about it. But 5 years later, your whole life changes because someone says, remember when you did that? That led to me getting my first money, and now I'm okay. And you're like, what? I don't even remember you. And they're like, well, I remember you, and here's an opportunity to have a job at my new company. And all of a sudden, you're on easy street the rest of your life because you helped someone years ago. We never know how far our good deeds can go. So the PLSP I gave out, I really hope those boys hodl it and the thing moons runs. And like, can you imagine if I was responsible via Jacob's gift to me? Like, those tokens were gifted to me, bro. I didn't pay for them. I got a gift of almost 200 PLSP when I joined. And I just woke up and it was just raining on me. And I was blown away. And I chose to give back to the community for Jacob. That's the one reason I did it, is I said, I want to like give some love to Jacob. And I didn't even know about Thank You Richard Hart. I didn't even know about any of this stuff. It's just like, I invested in him as a person, and now I'm learning about his projects, and it's even more and more exciting. So like,
yeah, it's just one win after the other. One win after the other.
Fuck, man. So now what? Is it over, or is there another second place winner?
No, that's it.
Okay.
That was this week's draw. So Justin, what you have to do, you have to reach out to Tanish on Telegram, and he'll sort you out. And I think Tanish is probably going to be asleep right now because he's in India. But he'll be waking up in the next couple of hours or something. But make sure you send him a message and he'll get your token sent.
You know what? I have an idea. Let's do a 2-hour bonus. Anyone who's been here 2 hours, let's say that Lit's gonna throw up 2.5 PLS of his own bag, and let's pick another winner because you gave away 5, and let's pick a second chance winner for 2.5 just to mix it up. Just Coach Lit just wants to give some love. All right.
Okay, so go back to Twitter picture.
Pick someone live. I'm gonna throw 2.5 of my own bag in just to give love. Just because I told y'all, oh, I did this to give love to Jacob. Let's just show y'all live stream how it's done.
That's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, fuck, I'm dead serious. Let's go. I want Dingo to win. There's my boy Dingo. I want Dingo to fucking win. I love that guy. That guy's such a cool dude. He's like just so genuine, man.
Do you know his real name?
Ready? Tell me when to drum roll. Let's go.
I'm not ready yet. Because we have a bit. I need to completely start it all over again.
I know, because we weren't planning on it. Because I just decided last second. Look, Nate said just bought TYRH and I'll be buying all week. What's the latest on
There you go.
There you go, bro. That's
okay.
Alpha.
The latest on Algo is we have a soft cap of 1 million. So far we've hit 426,000. We need to hit sacrifice, and then once we hit sacrifice, Jacob thinks we can launch within about 4 months because we have to build it out and get all the audits done. So the sooner we hit sacrifice, the sooner we can launch. So it's not on you guys. Get some people out there. Look, with all the mad gains that everyone's getting so far, pulling together 400K or 300K shouldn't be a lot of money. There's people out there, man. There's people out there, literally 1 or 2 people could fill this sacrifice for us. But remember, if you're going to sacrifice, use someone's referral link, because then you and that person get a boost on your sacrifice. If you sacrifice more than $1,000, you will get entered into an RNG multiplier, which will give you 1.01 to 2% extra value on top of your sacrifice. Someone put in 10 grand, and they're, after all the multipliers, they actually had a $17,000 sacrifice.
Are me and Dingo in this drawing? Can you find us? Can you see who's in it?
we have 42 people in, so it's everyone that was in before.
Listen, everyone in the chat.
Dingo Wolf is in it.
Do you see yourself?
Dingo Wolf is in it.
Put 50 on a page. Put them all on one page.
Okay, everyone on one page.
Yeah,
all right, we'll go through it slowly.
Do y'all see your icons? Okay, let's see PLSP OGs. I see them. Danielle, look, Squid, Dingo, Nate, Tanish, DeHexican, Inky. That's a sick name if you do the research on it. Professor Hex, Juicy Crypto, Archie. Fucking love you, Archie. Such a cool dude. Elvis.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Elvis is another admin, right?
Yeah.
Big shout out to the admins. Saitan, Elvis, Cole. Who else is an admin?
Simon.
And,
Simon,
Gusto.
Elvis, Crypto B. He hasn't been around today. Gusto.
Where am I? I didn't see myself, dog.
Do you know what? I didn't see you either.
Lit? You guys, I'm not even in this drawing, and I was all like trying to win.
Did you retweet?
Yeah, check.
Did you like RT? Follow everything?
Yeah, I liked it and retweeted it right here. You want a screenshot?
No, I just don't know why you're not in there.
14. Well, refresh it. Sorry, bros. I want to win.
You want to win your own 2.5 PLSP?
Oh, I forgot. Okay, no, just go. I forgot. I thought, like, I don't know. I just forgot for a second. This is my giveaway. Okay, just pick someone then. My bad, bros.
All right, hang on. So pulse pass. Continue.
My bad, bros. I was like, wait, this is my giveaway. I don't want to win my own shit. Just I want one of the boys to get this.
42. All right, okay, 42
tell me when to do the drum roll.
Now, American Hexagon.
Who's that? Is
American Hexagon here?
Are you
You were here earlier. I remember you commenting earlier.
He's got the damn PLSP logo. He's right. He looks like a ride or die. He looks like a PLSP ride or die with the logo on it. Let's see who's that. Pumpkin Owl, you're so rad. Okay, American Hexagon, are you here?
American Hexagon, you were here earlier.
Here, pull this comment down. It's all in my face, brother.
Say again?
Pull this comment down. I feel like I need to, like, reach up.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's
better. Is that better? A one-liner?
America, he's here. He's here. Congratulations. Hey. You just won 2.5 from my own personal bag. You gotta confirm with Archie though. I don't want no fucking scammers, dude. We're tracking down all y'all. So.
Yeah. Okay. So you gotta reach out to Archie or Tanish over on Telegram, and then we'll get you all hooked up.
And then Archie or Tanish will DM me, and they'll be like, "Lit, we verified the winner," and then I'll send it in the public chat. I'll send you 2.5 PLSP directly from my bag.
Sweet.
All right, bros. Is that it?
Cool. Hey, 2 hours and 8 minutes. That was a great live stream. Thank you so much for being here, brother. That was great.
Let me know when you want to do this again. I want to deep dive TYRH. I want to get all the alpha on it, and I want to know, like, let's go deep into this. All right. I want to bring some other.
We can literally do it over the next couple of days because Thank You CZ is coming soon, so it makes sense for everyone to be on the same page.
Okay, good. So tell me when the stream is, and I'll be here. All right.
Great. Thank you so much.
All right. Much love, bros. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, guys. Be good. Good luck. Thanks very much. Like, subscribe, donate, do all the rest of that stuff.
Peace.